What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here on day 26 of our 100-day Ark Survival Island Challenge. We are working on getting the rest of the artifacts today that we need for all the bosses. We're also going to work on getting the trophies that we need for the bosses. We also are going to do one of the underwater caves today. I want to do one of the underwater caves because it's the last one we have to do, and I really just don't like doing them. They are a pain in the butt, and I have a thing about water, so um, we're gonna move all of our teams from this base to Blue Ob's base, and then after we do the Gigantopithecus at Blue Ob, we're gonna move everybody over to Red Ob. After Red Obelisk, we're gonna build a small base on top of the volcano into the pathway up there so that we can go straight down from there, and if we die we can respawn. And that's what the plan is to do for the day. We need to take our PT here so that when we do go into the ice caves, if we get to that today, that we'll be able to fly around in them. I do have flying available in caves, so it makes it a little easier to get artifacts, especially on single player. Alright, we're almost at the cave. I'm going to stop here at Red Ob and drop some of the trophies that we need for that boss off and then head out from there. I'm not exactly sure where the cave is here, so what I'm going to do is land here, get in the water, and go down the wall face and follow it from there, hopefully to find the cave sooner rather than later. Okay, we're at the point where the cave base is, or not the cave base, the cave for the artifact is right here around the corner. We're going to explore around in here. Hopefully we can find an Alpha Mosa in here. They do spawn in here pretty often, so that is the last alpha that we do need for this fight. I'm going to slow it down to only 2 times speed while we look for the artifact, and then after the artifact I'll put it back at travel speed. Always when you come into this cave here, look around. It's got these bright seaweed with lights on them that is made to blur your looks and so that you can't see where things are coming at you. Be careful of eels, be careful of getting turned around. I do get turned around while we're in here pretty often. And be careful of sharks. If you notice that one was level 300, things in this cave do spawn at a significant higher level than normal spawns are. I'm gonna go up here on this landmass up here because there's a red drop, and these red drops normally have decent stuff. It's got an alpha or an ascendant megalodon saddle and an ascendant Anki saddle, which is way good for us. I mean, we don't have a megalodon yet, but I'm still hoping to get one eventually. They're really good for underwater movement and underwater damage output.
I decided to seek out volunteers for my next experiment among the island's larger tribes. I thought that surely they would be willing to help after I patiently moderated so many of their frivolous disputes. How idealistic. Instead, they have yet another favor to ask. Apparently, there's a new tribe that's behaving rather aggressively, and no one can successfully negotiate with its leader. So naturally, they have turned to me. It's rather bothersome, but I can't touch their logic. If Sir Edmund Rockwell cannot reason with this nervous fellow, then who can?
Alright, we're right here at the artifact. One of the things to understand about when you get to these underwater artifacts like this, don't just hop off your tame and try and get the artifact. Sit around for a minute, let the things come to you so that they can all get taken care of. The artifact isn't going anywhere, and it's that easy. We're gonna head back out of the base now, or out of the cave now, and work on heading back to the cave that we keep popping into for the next artifact. The next artifact's an easier artifact to get, honestly. It's you go in, you take a right, you go across the land bridge. If you got a small flyer, you can fly over carefully or you'll drop and die. There's a void underneath it. But the other thing to do is if you have a grapple, you can use a grapple and it works pretty well also. Alright, I wanted to explore over here, which was great because there's this Alpha Mosa. It's the last alpha that we need besides the bosses. So, right on, we got our Alpha Mosa tooth. We don't need to be under the water anymore throughout the rest of the game. So, as we go through, we're going to be just working on getting through the rest of the map. We don't need to be in the water anymore, so we won't have to worry about that. We're going to keep looking at our sharks because I would really like one, especially with the other maps that are out there. And if you look, there's a 140 male, which is almost a perfect tame. So I'm going to go and get our RG. I'm going to come back. I'm going to jump in the water and I'm going to try and tame that 140. Alright, getting back in the water, there was a 140, the 110, and I think a 35, I believe is the other one. I'm going to trank them out, the lower level one first, and that way I can go up and kill it easy. And then all of a sudden this shark just swam out of the wall. So we got 3 sharks here, and I'm going to take out my Basilosaurus so that I can kill these extra sharks that are around us. Um, I need to be careful because I don't want to kill that 140 shark out in the distance. So I get the raw prime meat off of that we need. We need that prime meat so that it's easier and we don't lose taming efficiency for our sharks. Unfortunately, that 140 shark did start moving in on our territory while we were trying to get rid of the other one. So the trick is, as I came out of the water, I made it chase us. I'm gonna kill this one, and then I'm gonna dismount, and I'm gonna just start tranking the 140 out. I'm gonna hopefully get it. I don't know what colors it is because it's underwater, but hopefully it's a color that I like, and we do eventually get it here in a sec. It's really good to use flippers in a scuba tank when taming sharks because the flippers help you move underwater according to your movement speed that's been leveled. Alright, now that we got our shark tamed up, we're going to name him Chum. I like that name after the regular Mako shark in Finding Nemo. So, I know it's not a Mako shark, so that's alright though. We're going to put it in a cryopod. We're first going to get next to Susan so that. And it's orange! Hey, that's really cool. Orange is my favorite color, so it's cool to get a tame every once in a while that is one of your favorite colors. It's a good thing about this game. You can breed and get different colored teams and pretty much build your army the way you want and the color you want it. Flying over this way, I started running out of food, so we're going to pull over to the beach right here, and we're going to build a campfire and work on getting our health back up, cook some fish up. Alright, now that we're fed, we're going to kill this Allosaur to hopefully get an Allosaur brain. Um, we do need Allosaur brains for, I believe, the dragon boss. We need 10 of them, and we only had like 6, so I'm going to pick these ones up, and we're going to keep moving forward to the base, or the next cave. And we're going to do this next cave before I stop recording, so the recording might go a little bit longer than expected, but I did want to get this cave taken care of. Alright, now that we're at the entrance to this cave, we're going to put Susan on neutral just in case something comes down and starts attacking her. She doesn't just die. And then we're going to move through the cave right here. Just take a right and a second right, like I was saying. There's spiders in here, so bring a rifle or bring a raptor or something like that. It'll help get rid of these guys. And that's the land bridge that we're going to go across. And just up to the left from that land bridge is where we need to be to get our artifact. It's the artifact of the Skylord also. Alright, we made it without dying, so we're going to grab our artifact and head back out of this cave. If you like the content so far, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave any comments or suggestions below, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Thank you for your help, and we'll see you back tomorrow.